Srila Haridas Thakur explaining the 10 offenses, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asking to Haridas Thakur to explain the 10 offenses. So now we'll discuss that 10 offenses. First one is to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives of propagating the holy name of the Lord. To blaspheme devotees, it is very serious offense against holy name. If someone committing this offense, in scripture comparing this offense like a mad elephant entering the garden. यदि वैष्णव अपराध उठे हाथी माता उखाड़ी बा फैले तार छिंडी जाए पाता. That means like if we commit the Vaishnava offense, to blaspheme the Vaishnavas, so then it's like entering the mad elephant in the garden, and when mad elephant entered the garden, so what he does, what he will do? He will broken all trees, plants, smashed the plants and broken the trees. So same in our heart, when we committing the offense to blaspheme the Vaishnavas, so our bhakti lata, that our Krishna consciousness will smashed, and we cannot advance in our spiritual life. Like in material example, if someone suffering a diabetes disease, and same time he is taking the treatment for the disease, and same time he is taking sweets and all these things, then he cannot free from the disease. So same thing, if we committing the offense and taking holy name, chanting holy name, but we cannot get the result of holy name. So we should be very sincere and careful. It is very harmful to advance in Krishna consciousness. And second offenses against the holy name is to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent to the name of the Lord Vishnu. So the second offense, it's also very harmful for our progress in spiritual life. In scripture, they are described in scripture, the Vishnu is the Supreme Lord, and in the Golaka Dham, the Supreme Vishnu form is Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Lord expand himself two types. One is Swangsa expanding, on name is Swangsa Vistar, and other one is Vibhinnangsa that called Jiv Tattva. So Jiv Tattva and Vishnu Tattva, the two types of expansion to the Lord, from the Lord. So in Jiv Tattva means the Lord, Supreme Lord Krishna have 64 transcendental qualities, and in Vishnu Tattva has 60 transcendental qualities. All Vishnu Tattva have 60 transcendental qualities, and in Lord Shiv have 55 transcendental qualities. But Vibhinnangsha Tattva means Jiv Tattva, there are two types. One is ordinary Jiv living entities, ordinary living entities. They are all living entities have 50 transcendental qualities, but some level of degree. And the second one, living entities, are demigods. They are also have 50 qualities, but little more greater degree than ordinary living entities. So in such way, someone should not think the demigod's name or Lord Shiva's name is equal to Lord Vishnu. So someone understand this thing and should not think or judge like this Lord's name, demigod's name or Lord Vishnu's name is equal level. So we have to think when we will chant the holy name, we should be sincere and serious. We should not commit this offense. We should not think the all are equal, all names, demigods or lordships are equal. The third offense against the holy name is to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Sanatana Goswami explaining in Guru Vandana, one Vaishnav Geet is there. There Sanatana Goswami is explaining the spiritual master, what is the relation with us to spiritual master, and explaining the all transcendental qualities of spiritual master, what is the position of our spiritual master. He is the representative to Lord, and same time he is the expansion of Lord. So how to behavior with our spiritual master, we have to carefully behave with spiritual master. We should not think he is an ordinary man, and never disobey his instruction or his order. In Nectar of Devotion, Srila Rupa Goswami describing the path of Bhakti Yoga, there have 64 rules, regulations we have to follow in Bhakti Yoga. And the third on that 64 the rules, third one is the obey the spiritual master, because spiritual master giving us guidance how to progress in our spiritual life. Also, same time, he is teaching us other all rules and regulations. So we should not think the spiritual master is a ordinary man, and we never disobey his order or an instruction. It's also commit same time it's also Guru Aparad and Vaishnava Aparad means it's offense to Guru also, and to disobey spiritual master same time offense to Vaishnavas also. In Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur describing to criticize, to blaspheme Vaishnavas is very harmful, and Lord never forgive for this offense. If someone committed to disobey or someone think spiritual master is ordinary man, so it's so harmful, and 100,000s after life, after this life, 100,000s, he never get the spiritual master if he committed the offense of spiritual master. It is very harmful. So fourth one is to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. That fourth offense, because Vedic literature, Vedic scripture comes from Lord's mouth, Lord's breathing. So all the Vedic scripture, they are free from 4 faults. In living entities, in material world, all living entities we have in our consciousness, we have 4 types of faults. Bhram, Pramad, Vipralipsa, Karnapatav, Iswarer Bakya Nai, Dos Eisab. So in the scripture, whatever describing all are truthful. We should not, one devotee should not blaspheme any Vedic literature like Upanishad, Puranas, or Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. All these Vedic scripture is free from 4 faults. So we should respect all Vedic literature. Sometime we are confused. Some scripture saying like this, some scripture something different according same point, according same thing. So different scriptures are saying something different, so, and sometimes we are become confused, and that time sometime we are thinking this is right, this is wrong, this is thing. Actually not like that. This is our ignorance. In human society, different level of consciousness. People have different level of consciousness. So scriptures saying us the different level of people, what need for that level, scripture giving that giving the instruction for that level, and sometime giving something different for the different level of people. So all scriptures ultimately, the all scriptures instructions goal is same, but we are seeing different, and the different because of our ignorance. So one devotee should understand these things, never committing this offense, should not criticize any scriptures, mm, any Vedic scriptures. Number fifth, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. So to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination, it is very harmful offense. Lord's holy name is never imagination, it's truthful. Lord's name and Lord's himself is not different. Sometime I remember one thing. Srila Prabhupada was giving lecture. That time, from the audience, one person was asking question to Srila Prabhupada. So that man asking to Srila Prabhupada, Swamiji, whatever you are describing about holy name and Lord Krishna, I think some of there is some imagination is there. So Srila Prabhupada replied him, very nice example, with very nice example, Srila Prabhupada replied him. That example was, Srila Prabhupada tell him, are you think the butter is coming from milk, it is imagination or truth? Are you believe butter is coming from milk? Are you believe this or not? That man told, yes, I believe butter is coming from milk. So then Prabhupada asked him, so how you believe? Can you show me in the milk there is butter? Can you show me? You can see butter is there in the milk, but you believe. So Krishna's name, in the Krishna name, Krishna himself is present there, but you cannot see. You cannot see in the milk the butter, but same time, same like this, you cannot see in the holy name, Krishna himself is present there. But if you want to see the butter in the milk, there are some process. If you want to see, what is the process? You have to pour some sour in the milk, then it's become curd, and when you choose that curd, and then coming out the butter. So same, chanting holy name, when without offense, when you chant holy name, Lord's holy name, then you can realize holy name himself, Lord Krishna, and there is Lord Krishna. So very nice example by Srila Prabhupada. So here is the to consider the glories of chanting Krishna to be an imagination, just it's an imagination, not like this, very offensive. So we should have strong faith to holy name. Number 6, there is to give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord, sometime, because holy name, this is the offense. If someone interpreted to holy name like Lord's name means like this, Lord's name means like this, Krishna means like this, Hare means like this. If someone think or judge or limiting the glories of holy name, that is offensive, because holy name and Lord is the same, non-different, and Lord is unlimited. So holy glories of holy name also unlimited. So one devotee should not limiting the glories of holy name. Next, number 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. We should very sincere and serious from this offense. We should not commit this offense. Many times it's happened, like in the scripture there is so many incidents are describing regarding this offense. Number 7, in Srimad Bhagavatam, when in the battle of Vitrasur and the Indra, when battle was going on, that time the king Indra was hesitating to kill Vitrasur. And then all the sages, Muni, Rishis, they are telling to King Indra to kill Vitrasur, not to hesitate, and all Muni, Rishis and sages, they are telling to King Indra, if you think Vitrasur is a devotee of Lord, and if you kill him, so you will get the result that you get the result of that sinful activities. It will be sinful activity by you. So don't think about this. You are also devotee, and after killing Vitrasur, you take holy name, and then you can free from the results of sinful activities. Then King Indra, after killing, and by that thinking, on the strength of holy name, he will be free from that killing Vitrasur, that from activities. But King Indra got the reaction that we know in describing in Srimad Bhagavatam. So like this, many examples are there. So if anyone devotees think like that, I committing this mistakes, I break that rules, so I done the mistakes. So if I take holy name, I will free from that reaction from my mistakes. So it's not truth, it is offensive. If someone act like that, I will free from my mistakes, reaction from my mistakes reaction by the chanting holy name. It is offensive. We should not think like that, and we should not do that. Number 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda. So, devotees should not consider the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities like in karma kanda. Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting is not same punna karma like describing in karma kanda. In scripture, punna karma and sukriti, there are some difference describing in scripture. Some places in scripture mentioning that punna karma award, that punna award to indicate to that the sukriti. In the scripture, there are two types of instruction. Some instructions are under the three moods of material nature, and some instructions are the beyond of three modes of material nature. That's why Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna, Traigunna Vishaya Veda Nistraigunna Bhavarjuna Nirdando Nitya Sattastho Nirjogakshama Atmavan. Arjuna, so Lord Krishna is saying, Traigunna Vishaya Veda. So in Karma Kanda, there are whatever their instruction, rules, regulations, all are under the three moods of material nature. But in scripture, there are also some instruction beyond the three moods of material nature, and those instructions are the bhakti yoga or the Krishna consciousness rules and regulation instructions, which are the beyond of three modes of nature. So someone should not consider the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas or fruitive activities. That fruitive activities in Karma Kanda, that reaction and their result is temporary and is that is Punna Karma. But Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting is not like that. It is not its reaction not temporary. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna explaining the chapter 2, second chapter, verse number 40. Verse number 40, there Lord Krishna is saying, anybody remember? I forgot the starting, the verse. 40 number verse, second chapter. नेहा विक्रम नाशोस्ति प्रत्यवाय न विद्यते स्वल्पम अपश्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. So the bhakti yoga, there are Lord Krishna is explaining there are three benefits to three benefits from the bhakti yoga, and it is not equal like in karma kanda following. Bhakti, the practicing bhakti yoga, the practicing Krishna consciousness, there are three benefits describing Lord Krishna in that verse. Neha vikrama nasasti means is never finished, its action, its result never finished. On the other hand, in karma kanda rituals, there one time will come, will finished. But here Krishna is saying neha vikrama nasasti. Second thing, pratyavaya na vidyate. There have no bad reaction. Even during the following bhakti yoga, if someone done some mistakes, he never get bad reaction. But other hand, in karma kanda, if someone follow karma kanda rules and regulations, and during the following karma kanda, if done some mistakes, he has to get reaction, bad reaction, and so many example in scripture there. You all knows in Srimad Bhagavatam, on the yaga of Tashta, when performing the yaga, Brahman Tashta, that time some mistakes are there, happen, pronouncing mistakes, and for that they get the bad reaction. So many examples are there, but in bhakti yoga process, Krishna consciousness practicing, there have no bad reaction. So in bhakti yoga, in Krishna consciousness, even chanting holy name, sometime some devotees in this world, like in China, they are also Krishna consciousness preaching is going on also. In China, there are people not properly pronounce also holy name. When they are chanting, if you go in Mayapur, there are devotees all over the world. Wide devotees are there. When I was in Mayapur, so I heard from Chinese devotees, they are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Lama, Hare Lama, Lama Lama, Hare Hare. They are pronouncing like that. So Lord always expecting the mood of our heart, not the material eligibility or some physical eligibility, not like that. But in karma kanda process, if happens some mistake there, have to get reaction. If some mistakes are there, some pronouncing mistake, like in the yoga, performing the yoga Brahman Tashta, they are happen like this. So in bhakti yoga, in Krishna consciousness, there is nothing, because Lord Krishna is very merciful. So he never seeing what is our material eligibility. He always accepting in the mood of our heart. So in bhakti yoga process, in chanting holy name, even someone or in bhakti yoga any process done some mistakes, there have no bad reaction. That describing in that verse in Bhagavad Gita, pratyavaya na vidyate. And third benefit there was describing by Lord Krishna, Salpam apasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. If someone perform very little in bhakti yoga, that's also save him from the maha the fear of death. So it's very nice, and everybody should be sincere and to serious, should not committing this offense. To consider the chanting holy name is equal to karma kanda. So number 9, to instruct a faithful person about the glories of the holy name. To instruct a faithless persons about the glories of the holy name. Faithless persons who has no faith. So faith means, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explaining about faith. In ordinary person, in general people, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explaining there are 2 types of faith. One is Laukiki, means just actual faith, and one is just depending on circumstance, depending sometime that some conditional faith, and some actual, second one is actual faith. Most of people, we have the faith of Lord conditional faith. Like sometime devotees are asking to come to temple to participate the activities, temple program, festivals. When asking the people, always they are telling, yes, we will come, but they are never come, never participate. When again and again we are asking, devotees are asking, once they are come and they are looking like this, they are very faithful to Lord. But their faith is like, because they came and they are showing their faith, there have some condition are there. Like if he did not come, so it will not looking good. There is some prestige, something like that. And this type of faith is never upgrade our spiritual life. If our faith like this, some conditional faith, should not. Actual faith is always, in any condition, in any situation in our life, we should not lose our faith. We should not lose our faith on Krishna, on Krishna's instruction, means Shastra, and Krishna's devotees. So here is to instruct faithless person in this type of, who has no faith, actual faith of Lord Krishna. We should not instruct the glories of holy name. Is better we should engage them in Krishna consciousness activities. We should engage them in Krishna consciousness life. We should engage them in Krishna's service. should not explain them the glories of holy name. It's better when he will do some service for Lord Krishna. So the mercy of Lord Krishna, their heart will clean, and then the mercy of Lord Krishna, their actual faith will coming from their heart, and then we can explain them the glories of holy name. But before that, we should not explain and tell them the holy name. We should engage them in Krishna's service. So if we try to do the instructing everyone, faithless person, this also is a offensive against the holy name. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments, even after understanding so many instructions on this matter, it is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. So that number 10th offense, even we don't want, still it will be done by us. So if we don't want to do, still it will happen by us. It is very difficult to, because everybody we have the material desire, even we knows all this knowledge, even we getting the knowledge, still in our heart so many anartha are there, and for that we will, even we don't want, still we will do that. So I think already I take 10 minutes extra. So I will request all those who are getting to the initiation, we should be serious for the offenses of the Lord's holy name. Now Mukunda Datta Prabhu will speak to us. So I am finishing here. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guroho Shri-Yuta-Padakamalam Shri-Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri-Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana-Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य